rock and roll band. Fly at night in the morning light.
There he is.
Good morning. How you doing?
You must be the Rellik. You don't look like a Rellik. You look kind of fresh and young and like full of, joie de vivre and stuff.
I'm getting there though. But the name Rellik does stem from the Beachcombers Rellik though from years ago. How you doing this morning?
Wow, what's the connection?
I'm
good.
The connection there is I started out as a hip hop artist for a lot of years, and when I was looking for a name years and years ago, I wanted something that started with an R, and that was to pay homage to one of my favorite rappers from when I was a kid, Rakim. And then of course the name Rellik, meaning something of treasured value from years past, and then of course the Beachcombers Rellik with the Canadian value, right? So that's where it came from.
Yeah.
But
okay, all right.
That's so you ready to roll?
Yeah, I knew that guy. I worked with that guy in about 1967, I would say. Yes, or 6.
Really?
65, 66. I worked with the guy who played Rellik. I can't even remember his name right now, but I was writing music for theater, and he's an actor, right? And he was in this The Country Wife. A play I wrote music for, so yeah, he was in it.
That's awesome.
So I knew him from way back.
And they must have they filmed in BC, so you guys must have been, or maybe not near there, but it was in your neck of the woods anyway, right?
Oh yeah, it was up Gibson's. Like I knew Gibson's fairly well.
Yeah. All right, so let's just jump into this then. If you're ready to go.
Okay, I'm in it already, so let's go.
Awesome. I'm sitting right now with the legendary Bill Henderson from the band Chilliwack, and they're going to be coming to Edmonton August 20th for the Together Again concert at the Edmonton Expo Center grounds. Tansei, good afternoon, and welcome to 89.3 The Raven, Bill.
All right, thanks, man. Nice to be here.
First off,
what's up?
Yeah, it's good. It's great to have you. I'm a long time Chilliwack fan, so it's an honor to have you on the show today. I was just talking with Barry Connors from the band Toronto the other day, and we got to talking about how the very best time to be alive in music and touring was likely the 70s or the 80s. Now, of all the stages, cities, and places that you've played, is there any one show that stands out for you, or maybe most memorable moment, perhaps?
Well, there are lots of them, but there is one. Edmonton, I got one in Edmonton. This stands out, not necessarily in a good way, but it was a New Year's show, right? And we were playing the Field House, but we were playing in 2 cities the same night. We were playing in Calgary and Edmonton, and the thing was, the way they did it was, oh Jesus, I'm so bad with names. As soon as I come to a name, my brain goes, no, you can't have that.
I'm the same way.
That. You can't have that name. Doucette. Anyway, Doucette was the other headline. We were co-headline. And when he was playing in Edmonton for the first show, we were playing in Calgary. And then each of us jumped on a plane. We were on a DC, whatever it was, an old DC-8, I can't remember, old prop plane.
Yeah.
And we flew to Edmonton to play our second show, and he flew to Calgary. Okay, and meanwhile there were bands to play while we traveled. So each audience got to see 3 bands. They got to see Doucette, Chilliwack, and another band, a local band, right? And so it was crazy. I mean, we were up in this plane. That's what those were. An old plane. When it sits on the ground, it's on an angle like this. The ones.
Yeah.
And the props, and it's yeah. So anyways. We had our gear in these anvil cases on wheels, and they were in the aisle. And we're sitting on the seats, and we had to hang on to the gear because it would have run down to the front of the plane when he started tipping down this way, right?
Yeah.
So we're hanging. It just was stupid. It was absolutely stupid. And when we were on our first gig, we're in Calgary, and we go, "Where's the food? Oh man, that's great food." And they say, "No, hang on a sec. No, don't do that. You're going to get your food when you go to Edmonton. I said, okay, all right, all right. You know, it's New Year's Eve. We got our wives on the plane with us and stuff like that. Okay, so now we fly to Edmonton to do our second gig. We get there. There's nothing to eat. There's booze and bottles all over the floor of the dressing room. So
Yeah.
it sucked badly, right?
All
Then
you
we
wanted
fly
to-
back to Calgary, where we started. After the show, we fly back to Calgary, and there's the guy promoter eating this big steak. Oh no, there's no more food, man. It's all gone. New Year's, yeah, we
Yeah.
brought our wives. What idiots!
Yeah, exactly.
But I've had lots. Yeah, I've had lots of great shows in Edmonton. You know, generally Alberta has been so great for Chilliwack. Alberta has supported us from the very beginning, from when we were the Collectors in 1966. So one of the first gigs we played was with Benny Benjamin in Edmonton. Benny Benjamin was a promoter. You probably wouldn't know him because I mean he was an old guy then, and this is like 66 or 7, and we came out. We met Holger. Holger Peterson came out and interviewed us. He was interviewing everybody, and we had a great show there. The people in Alberta just really were great. They're very supportive.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing the stories. I grew up on Chilliwack on repeat in our home. My late mom was a huge fan, and because of that, I think I've seen you guys at least 5 times over the years. There was a Classic Rock Weekend, there was a K-Days, there was all these other shows. Aside from being in radio now, I was an artist first, and before that, of course, a fan for many years. I'll often tell my listeners that, in my opinion, Chilliwack is one of, if not the greatest Canadian rock bands to ever come out of this country. Now, not to fanboy out too hard, Bill, but what is the likelihood of having you sing me even 2 bars of Baby Blue or Reno? Anything.
Like right now?
Yeah, right now.
Well, but my guitar is like, it's just I got a guitar here, but you know, like I don't have an amp in here.
Oh, that's
It's
fine.
Really nice guitar.
Oh my God.
But I don't think you'd be able to hear it. You know, let me see. I don't know. I guess you can hear that.
I can hear it.
For a man in a rock and roll band, fly at night, in the morning we land. Fly at night till we're satisfied. See the morning from the other side. And on it goes.
Yes, it goes. Thank you so much. That was such a special treat. I can die a happy man now, Bill. Now you're coming to Edmonton August 20th. You're coming to Edmonton for the August 20th Together Again concert. It must feel amazing to get back out there after this pause in live shows from COVID, what have you. A lot of bands been writing, some just relaxing, enjoying the time off. What's been keeping you busy during these last few years?
Yeah, I tried doing it on, video. I bought some gear and everything, and I was trying to, and I'm singing to a lens, and I'm afraid I can't do it. It's just like, that's just not what I do. I need people. If you weren't here right now, I wouldn't be able to do any, I need somebody to deliver to, and to bounce off of and all of that. So, it got depressing. And anyways, what I decided to do, and what I ended up doing was, I just put away all the electronic stuff and everything, and I just got my electric. I got this guitar that I just played. It's new. It's an Epiphone Les Paul. They're fairly cheap. It was going to be an experimental guitar. I was going to do some to it, right? And so I didn't get to do all of it, but I did get some. And what I did was, these pickups are freaking amazing. They're really rock pickups. They're great. But this bridge is a set of, each saddle is a piezo pickup, right? Each saddle is like on an acoustic guitar. It's a piezo pickup, and I've got a, how can I say this? Oh yeah, I got a control. I put a control on here. A friend of mine did it, and this is the acoustic sound. So I got acoustic and I got electric on the same guitar. so I can blend them in and stuff like that, right? And it's so interesting. And I just so what I did was I dove into sound. I dove into my guitar sound, and I'm having a lovely time with guitar sound. It's really great. I started out as a guitar player, before Chilliwack, before the Collectors. I played jazz. I was learning. I was at the beginning. I had the odd gig, but I was a guitar player. I was not a singer, and I'm playing jazz and stuff, and I always loved that. But as I got into the pop industry, music industry, like, they want songs, man. They just bloody well want songs. And yeah, you got to be able to play and everything, but it's really about the songs. So I just went, okay, songs, I'm doing it, and got into songs, and got deeply into songs, and deeper and deeper and deeper. And we did fairly well with our songs, but my guitar playing suffered. Right, it was okay, but I didn't keep developing it. It was kind of stayed in one place. So this period of time, I've devoted it to the guitar, to my actual playing technique, as well as the sounds of the instrument and all of that. So
awesome.
That's
So
what I've been doing.
nice. So we can expect some nice fretwork from Bill Henderson when he comes to Edmonton.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll do what I can do.
Perfect. Once again, speaking with Bill Henderson of the legendary Canadian band Chilliwack. Well, thanks for taking the time to chat with our listeners today, Bill, and I look forward to rocking out with you guys as much as our listeners on August 20th here in Edmonton.
Yeah, good. Come on down for sure. I'd love to see you there.
Awesome. Take
All
care,
right,
Bill.
buddy. Good to talk to you.
Thanks.
Rellik and the Tribe Drive.
To the max.
Weekday afternoons at 2 on 89.3 The Raven.